Hi, this is Father Lou Scurti, and I'm at the North Haledon Municipal Building with my dog, Santa Ana, and the mayor, Randy.
The other dog.
Yeah. Randy and I have known each other quite a few years, and I thought it'd be interesting. He's been on our show before, and I thought it'd be interesting to have Randy's perspective on running a little municipality. And how's that? Is that
Good.
fair?
And I'd be happy to.
And you've been mayor here 17 years.
17 years, yes.
And my dog insisted on being on my lap, so I'm sorry. You don't mind that, Randy?
No, I don't mind, as long as he's not on my lap.
That's it's a shame. Okay, Randy, your first election as mayor was when?
1998.
Wow, okay.
And it seems like forever. And it was a contentious election. I had a competition, and I won by 103 votes.
Wow.
The next time I ran, I won by 3-1 votes. It was a big deal, but, you know, elections come and go. And,
yeah.
And I'm happy to be here. And when you talk about running a small town, the only difference, in my opinion, between a small town and a big town is the zeros at the end of the numbers.
Number of people, yeah.
We have 18 police officers. I think Patterson has about 1,800.
Right.
We have a $14 million budget. I bet they got a $1,400,000 million budget.
Right.
You just add zeros onto it because you have to give the same services.
And you have to care for the people in the same way. That must be difficult, though. I mean, you have to look at the whole community, all the people there, those who like you, those who don't like you, those politically for you, politically against you, people who are disruptive, people who are peacemakers. That's quite a challenge, isn't it?
It is, but I go under the philosophy of say yes. Try to say yes as often as you can to help. Even if it seems a little out of the ordinary.
Right.
You know, someone wants a tree cut down, the borough doesn't have money to cut down trees, so you go find public service or you go find Verizon and you try to tell them, hey, you know, that tree's going to fall on your wires. You should be proactive and cut it down. And a lot of times it works.
And that's what politics is all about. Go ahead.
Politics is reaching out and making a compromise. It's like being married. As I've always said, being married is just one series of compromises. Nobody gets what they want.
Right, 100%.
You get what you need. So you have to compromise. And that's what politics is all about.
That's great. That's a good philosophy. How often do you meet with your council?
We meet twice a month, the first and third Wednesday, and everybody's invited. It's at 8 o'clock at the municipal building.
That's it. Go right ahead.
Very few people come, but you're more than welcome.
And tell them where the municipal is located.
It's on 103 Overlook Ave in North Haledon. And like I tell people, if you can't come, write me an email, write me a letter. It's mayor@northhaledon.com. Pretty simple. Just if you want to communicate, we want to hear from you.
Great, that's excellent. I wish every mayor was that open and available. I noticed on the wall there's a little cartoon that says, "Dear Mayor, I like you." Obviously, it's done by a child. Another.
They're from my neighbors. They live
neighbors.
Across the street.
Beautiful. Could you just take one off real quickly?
Sure.
And it's interesting that in a small town, people know you and you know you interact with them, and yet there's a great deal of respect and I guess camaraderie between you.
For the most part.
Yeah.
You know, being here a long time, having my children grow up in this town, you run into a lot of people, and you'd be surprised. Most people are satisfied and they're quiet. And then there's the people who are not satisfied, and they're very vocal.
Oh, we know that, right?
And you know what?
That's the world.
You have to deal with them, too.
Yes, exactly.
And then you have nice conversations with them, and a lot of times you can get them to understand that the decision wasn't personal. Sometimes it's financial. Sometimes it's just not right.
Right.
You know? But I think, in my opinion, the thing that makes everything work is communications. You do it on the altar. People do it through the newspapers. You watch the news. They communicate with you. I think that is the answer. Communications.
Right.
Always let people know where you stand.
Do you have a means of communicating to the community on a regular basis?
We have what's called
email?
the Nextel system, which they text messages to people who sign up.
Oh, okay.
So they'll tell you the road is closed. They'll tell you there's going to be road work. They'll tell you that North Haledon Day is October 3rd. You're all invited to come.
In 2015.
In 2015. Yes, I don't know when this is going to be aired. Maybe never.
No, we'll get you up there. We'll get you up there.
Yeah. But yeah, we have a way. And of course, we have our website. And we encourage everybody. The site, again, I told you, is you contact me at mayor@northaledon.com, and we respond to you.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Your daily communication here in the building, the municipal building, the first people you come up with, first obviously the receptionist, but then you have the court clerk, and we're not. And
We have the borough clerk, we have the tax assessor, we have the court clerk, we have the treasurer, we have the police chief, the fire chief you can contact through emails or leaving us a message. We have our library across from the parking lot. We try everything we can. We have a digital sign out in the front. We do put up paper signs throughout the borough letting you know about events. We have banners across the county roads. Like there was just up there for our 5K race that our Education Foundation does for the schools. We try everything we can. And a little tidbit. They did a study of 500 municipalities in North Haledon, in the state of New Jersey, and they've come up with the 500 best towns to live in to raise a family, and North Haledon was number 81.
Whoa.
The only Passaic County town to make in the top 100, and that's a big deal.
Yes, absolutely.
It's a big deal.
Congratulations.
Yeah, they rate us on a lot of stuff. Now, of course, we want to be a lower number, but we're going to try. But we were very pleased to come out at number 81 and the only town in Passaic County.
That's wonderful. What changes have you initiated in North Haledon since you're here?
The number one change is communications. We try everything we can. I send out a letter at least once a year. We send out a newsletter at least once a year telling people what's going on.
Right.
We've instituted North Haledon Day. These are all positive things. We renovated the library, the DPW garage, paving more streets and sidewalks than we've ever done before. You know, we've done a lot of positive things to make the residents happy that they live here.
Yes, yes. And those I originally met through William Patterson when I was there, who come from North Haledon, have a certain attitude, a certain air, a certain happiness about them too.
I think they do, because we have, in my opinion, the finest recreation program, the greatest facilities, and the children, because it's all done for the children.
Yes.
Like the library, it's for really children. Adults use it, but it's really for children. And we renovated that and gave it its own children's section. We actually gave it its own adult section too. And people in town not only enjoy this, but they come to expect it.
Right.
We want it.
Right. That's good.
And it's a very difficult thing to do in this time because of money.
Yes. And that's quality of life, and that's so important, you know.
That, to me, every politician talks about improving your quality of life. And then you ask them for something, and they say, we can't afford it. And they say no.
Okay, speaking of quality of life, and I know you do some, what charitable works does North Haledon get involved with? I know at Christmas time, the police work with me in collecting toys for the children of Passaic County.
Yes. I'll give you, and a lot of it's not known, but the police work very hard with you, and they do the toys. When a family can't afford to have their children play in sports, we waive the fees. I don't know who they are.
Right.
The head of the recreation program knows, and he'll contact me and say, Mayor, do you mind if I waive some fees? Never telling me who they are.
Yes.
And I'm like, waive them.
Right.
You know, we have a 5K race, a fundraiser. Let me think. I know myself, whoever contacts me, I give them money towards their charity. I try to give my entire salary, the money, to give it away to charity, because you're not here for the money. You're here to make a difference. You know? But, you know, we do our DARE program where we interact with the children in the 5th grade, trying to explain to them that you shouldn't use drugs, alcohol, or tobacco. And we try to explain to them that the policemen are your friend.
Yes.
In North Haledon, the policemen are your friend.
Great.
Now,
Great.
I'm sure that's like that in many towns.
That's really important. Speaking of that, and considering the temper of the society today in the United States, do we have many minority families?
No, but we do have more than we've ever had before. And everyone is embracing.
Not many, but we have.
We have a Circassian contingency. You know, we have African Americans. We have Spanish people who have moved into town. We have Russians. All sorts of people. You're welcome into town.
It's a mix.
If you can afford to live in North Haledon, you're welcomed in open arms.
Right, right.
There's
right.
no discrimination towards anybody.
Yeah, and that's important for the police for the children to know that police are your friends. And of course the adults who are growing up in town too as well.
We'd like them to think that, and we try everything we can to get that point across.
And did one of the policemen marry your daughter?
Yes.
So he has good taste as well.
Yes. Now, he was hired 5 years before he dated my daughter.
Okay. So
And because of him, I don't get involved in the police department. When it comes to contracts and stuff like that.
Right.
I stay my distance away so no one can say anything.
Favoritism. Great.
Yeah.
This has been Father Lou Scurti with a little snippet of how to run a borough in North Haledon, New Jersey with Mayor Randy George, friend and local guide.
Thank you, Father.
Thank you, Randy. God bless you. Thank you. Let me hear from you. Contact me at fatherlouscurti@hotmail.com.